Minister, I would like to make you some questions about the subject of physical education in Greece. First of all, what is the curriculum for the subject of physical education?
Well, the subject of physical education in Greece is taught 2 hours for the week for the first and second grade of high school, and only 1 hour per week for the seniors. A typical daily plan consists of, the truth is, because of the lack of the time, of a short warm-up, followed by some track drills and mainly team sports, such as volleyball, basketball, and maybe football.
Secondly, I would like to ask, what is the aim of teaching physical education in Greece?
Okay, the main purpose of physical education is physical exercise itself, in order to keep students fit and healthy. The second aim of physical education is their development socially and emotionally through their participation in mainly team sports, but also in individual ones. The third, students are expected by the end of their school career to be familiar with the basic knowledge about the sports, and we mean about the technique, about the rules, and about the main structure. And finally, we expect students to have long life training habits, because as our Greek ancient ancestors said, a healthy mind in a healthy body.
What facilities are available for the lesson of physical education?
Well, the facilities differs from school to school. For the majority of schools, there are outdoor courts for basketball and volleyball, but in some cases there are also indoor gyms, including basketball and volleyball courts, and for some cases including table tennis. Our school, the 4th High School of Volos, has the benefit of using such facilities, but the main problem is that we have to share them with the 4th Junior High School, and which is in the same building, and sometimes this creates problems.
Yes. What is the degree of state support for the subject of physical education?
Well, due to the financial crisis, there was a very big reduction in financial support given by the state, which leads to inappropriate sport equipment and to insufficient funding for sports events to take place. We're only counting only on parents' associations funding, which you understand it's not enough. Well, more money should be given by the state for the appropriate teaching of physical education.
So, are the students involved in school championships?
Yes, of course. And there are different kinds of school championships depending on the sport. The main structure of school championship consists of 3 rounds. The first is the local one, the second is the region championship, and then is the finals, we could say in a Panhellenic level.
Yes.
Well, our school, the 4th High School, has won several times the local championships, and especially the girls volleyball team has won the region championship 3 years ago. And the biggest success for our school was some years ago, where the basketball team of boys was second in the finals and won the silver medal.
Yes. The subject of physical education being improved?
Well, first of all, more hours should be devoted to the physical education. Let's say we could use 4 hours per week, divided into 2 sessions of 2 hours each. The second, because of the lack of space and the lack of basic equipment, we could use the nearest training centers. The training centers, I mean the municipal training
Yes,
centers,
right.
which are fully equipped concerning courts, concerning track fields, gyms, and especially locker rooms. The third idea would be the separation in practice for girls and boys. The girls should practice with a woman teacher of physical education, and the boys should practice with a man teacher of physical education. That would give the opportunity, especially for girls, to take part in other activities such as gymnastics, calisthenics, and especially dances.
Yes.
Dances, and I mean both competitive and traditional. We could use the afternoon time for physical exercise in school, so as parents wouldn't be enforced to pay extra money for extra practice of sport.